Gerald Celente, one of our most popular guests, a real New Yorker, if he'll forgive me saying so, colorful and absolutely trenchant. Who better to ask about the look over there that is being wonderful, Gerald, wonderful. Now we're both like people, the characters from the Sopranos, you from your Florida days and me from Chicago. But the
my
look
Bronx
over there
days,
is obvious.
Bronx. I'm a Bronx guy, a Napolitano from the Bronx.
Gerald, it's obvious to a blind man that Trump is seeking to divert attention from his catastrophe over the Epstein affair to the Obama affair. Me, I can chew gum and walk in a straight line at the same time. I'm interested in both the Epstein affair and the Obama affair, the Russiagate affair. But I have a very strong feeling, as do our audience in the poll, that actually Trump's going to do nothing about either of these affairs. How does it look to you?
It's the cover of your Trends Journal magazine this week. Public opinion, outraged that Trump won't release the Epstein files. No outrage of Trump's support for Israeli genocide. So this is all diversion, all a diversion. And the people buy it. That's what they're into. They don't look at the facts. And you know, you were talking about Zelensky before. What you didn't mention, you know, you really knocked him down in terrible ways. You didn't say how good he was at playing the piano with his penis. Again, you can't make this stuff up. Everybody Google it up on YouTube. You can watch this little boy of nothing play the piano with his penis. And then you go back to Trump, and all he's interested in is making money and being in power. He could care less about we the people. And you're talking about the Ukraine war. So here we go. This is in your economic update in your Trends Journal about how this little boy of nothing, Lindsey Graham, this is on Tuesday, only a day away. He was on Fox Business or Monkey Business, whatever you want to call it. And he goes on to say that President Trump will put 100% tariffs on India, China, and Brazil if they buy oil from Russia. These three countries account for 80% of Russia's crude exports, which is helping to fund the war in Ukraine. He goes on to say, if they keep buying cheap Russian oil to allow the war to continue, we're going to tear the hell out of you. And we're going to crush your economy because what you're doing is blood money. Hey, little Lindsey Graham, a guy with a pecker that big if he has one, a little warmongering freak, how about the hundreds of billions of dollars the United States has sent to Ukraine? And how about the crap that Trump spewed out when he was running for president, that if he was elected, here, I want immediate peace with the Ukraine war. This is when he's running for office. We want to have peace on earth all over. Wait a minute. Peace on earth all over? Oh, what did you say about the Yemenis? We're going to annihilate you. Oh, another little fat boy draft dodger, same age as me. But anyway, that was Trump. He goes on. If I were president, I would have the Ukraine war settled in 1 day, 24 hours. How come there's no outrage at this lying piece of crap and now sending more of our money and weapons to Ukraine to keep the war going? Why isn't there any outrage? They have something about some guy that got caught screwing a chick or something on TV or something. Or did Taylor Swift have sex last night? This is what the people know about. What's new with the Kardashians? Where's the outrage? And again, you have outrage. And again, St. Thomas Aquinas said, anger is fundamentally one of the passions of the soul. And like the other passions, is a part of human nature and has an appropriate role to play in the human pursuit of good when directed by reason. He who is not angry when there's just cause for anger is immoral. Why? Because anger looks to the good of justice, and if you can live amid injustice without anger, you are immoral as well as unjust. And I was listening to when you took the break. Where are all these religions? Where are you? How come you're not out there protesting? Oh, what is the Pope? We put on a baseball hat from the Chicago White Sox? How come you're not over there in Gaza? Oh, they just bombed the Catholic Church? How come you're not over there stopping it? Where are the Quakers? What, you dying in an earthquake? What are the Seventh-day Adventists? You waiting for the eighth day? This is serious what's going on.
Wow. Well, that will live. A brilliant piece of invective, Gerald. Let's break it down. The Pope, American Pope, for the first time, may not be in Gaza, but the Roman Catholic Cardinal Pizzaballa was there very bravely and very forthrightly. And if anyone deserves the Nobel Peace Prize, perhaps it's him. But he called out all these fake Christian politicians around the world that actually are not just silent at the slaughter of Jesus's own people in his own holy land, but are actively collaborating with the aggressor to genocide them, to annihilate them, to remove them completely from the face of the earth. The level of hypocrisy is beyond anything that you and I have seen in our not inconsiderable lifespans. Not since the Holocaust, 1939 to 45. Not since those days. And you and I were brought up in an era of those pictures, of those Belsen horrors, these starving, skeletal people. Are you telling me, as the editor of the Trends Journal, that you can detect no scintilla of interest or concern in the United States about what's happening there in Gaza? Really?
Absolutely. People have no idea what's going on. It's hardly in the news. Nobody talks about it. By the way, if you talk about it, you're an anti-Semite, all right? Oh, that's the Trump administration. Oh, yeah, the one closing down all the colleges, throwing kids out of school because they're protesting against the genocide. You're not allowed to say genocide. And again, going back to Trump, it's the hypocrisy. And again, this is before when he's running for office. You ready? I'm moving quickly to end wars, settle conflicts, and restore the planet to peace. I want peace. I'm not going to start a war. I'm going to stop wars. I want to see the Middle East get back to peace and real peace. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't you bomb Iran? Aren't you giving all the money to the genocide to keep it going over there? The people here have no idea what's going on. There's no outrage at all. And again, going back to, where are all these Catholic priests out there? Well, as I say, whether the Quakers die in an earthquake, how come they're not in the street every day? Oh yeah, this one guy went there for one day, this cardinal. Where's the Pope? They bombed the church. They killed all those people. Again, every day, we write about what's going on here. Every day they're slaughtering scores, hundreds of Palestinian people starving to death, going for food, bombs away. Oh, you talked about the Holocaust? How about all the gypsies that were killed and all the other people that were killed in the Holocaust too? No, don't talk about them. Don't talk about them. We only could talk about the Jewish people being killed. And again, I want to make this 1,000% clear. I'm an Italian, right? If I came out against Mussolini, does that make me an anti-Italian? If I come out against genocide, does that make me anti-Israeli? As I said, 3 of my last 4 girlfriends were Jewish. Every one of my Jewish friends are against what's going on here. But you're not allowed to talk about it. This is an outrage. And there's no outrage there. And you talked about that little boy Stama before. A little boy of nothing. Oh, how about him and that little Katzon Macron with a pecker the size of a pencil if he has one at all? Oh, now they're uniting that if Russia attacks, they're going to join in to fight back Russia? And you got that little Mertz boy over there in Germany, the BlackRock guy, $1 trillion to borrow money to build up their defense because we have to stop those Russians. We're going to build our infrastructure too so we can hold the tanks. Oh, you mean Operation Barbarossa, where the Germans only killed how many? 25 million plus Russians? Oh, and now we got to support the Germans. You didn't like World War II. Maybe you like World War I. Where's the outrage?
Well, it's not in short supply between thee and me. Let's move on to the Obama affair. As I say, I can chew gum and walk in a straight line at the same time. Just because I am against Trump doesn't mean I'm for Obama. Obama and his team did perpetrate the Russia hoax and take the world to the brink of World War III. They lied to the whole of the world. They lied that Russia had rigged the 2016 presidential election. Now, DNI Tulsi Gabbard has now got the goods, although the goods were always there. The last DNI did not declassify them under Donald Trump's first administration. He could have, but he didn't. But she has. What happens next in the Obama affair?
Again, I agree 100%. The whole, again, we wrote about it in the Trends Journal as it was happened. The whole Russiagate thing was made up. And it total lie. But going back to Obama, I call him the Nobel Peace of Crap Prize winner. Hey, I'm for peace. You elect me, I'm for peace. As soon as he gets elected, what happens? Afghan troop surge. Oh, that little arrogant guy betrayed us. Oh, he's working for KKR now. That little arrogant piece of scum crap. Oh, the Afghan troop surge, killing more people there. Oh, the Obama, I want that guy Gaddafi out of there. I want that guy Assad out of there. Oh, that Obama? So yeah, they're going to keep this going. But again, you mentioned it before, it's going to be a distraction as well. And the people care more about this than they care about, again, the genocide, the war. Again, Trump lied his way, said he was going to end the Ukraine war in 24 hours. Oh, and now that I'm elected, now that I'm in office, before I get inaugurated, I'm going to end that war, right? All right? And now he's sending more weapons. So they're going to keep using this as a distraction. And again, the Epstein thing is a big deal among the people, and these other things don't matter about anything. So they're going to keep going with the Obama thing. No question about it. No question about it.
And finally, Gerald, what about poor Ghislaine Maxwell? She's serving a 20-year stretch for trafficking children to nobody. In fact, Jeffrey Epstein himself never existed. He was all a hoax, a mirage. The Deputy Attorney General of the United States government is visiting her in prison today. What's going to happen there?
I don't know. But again, it's look how many times. If this was a T-shirt that I did when Bill Clinton ran for office in 1992. You see it?
This is the Clinton. The Trends Journal is always ahead.
This is the Clinton that how many times was he with Epstein? This is the Clinton. I didn't have sex with that woman, Monica Lewinsky. She only sucked my baby. All right? All right? This is the whole thing going on. There's a lot of crap behind this, from Gates to one after another. And Trump, on and on and on. So they're going to do everything they can to distract the American people's attention to this. And it goes back, again, Epstein hung himself. Oh, the camera went dead for how long? I mean, what a bunch of crap. He hung himself. Oh, the guys that were in the prison, we were on a coffee break. What are you talking about? Some crap they made up. They killed the guy. They killed him. Again, how many times was Clinton with, how many times was Clinton with Epstein? Dozens. So they're going to cover it up. They're going to get the people's attention off it. And one of my other sayings is, when all else fails, they take you to war. They get your mind right off it. And you need no more further proof than what's going on in Israel. People forget about the 39 weeks of judicial protests going on in Israel before Hamas attacked on October 7, 2023. According to the words of Isaac Herzog, the president of Israel, quote, there's a civil war going on. Everybody forgot about that. Hamas attacks, boop. Everybody forgot about what Netanyahu was doing, trying to pass the Judicial Reform Act so he wouldn't be brought up to charges for what he's being accused of. So again, when all else fails, they take you to war. So that's what's going to happen. Trump goes down, war goes up.